What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. GGFOREX here, and this is the last day of the Forex challenge series. Now unfortunately I'm not going to have enough time to pass the challenge. I'm up 4% at the moment. I am in EN, but it doesn't look like it's going to hit TP by tonight, which is, and then last night is 11 o'clock tonight is the last night of the challenge. So I'm in the trade at the moment. Let me just show you. Right, so it has come down a bit and it's coming back up. It has made more targets, so my expectations are going to be like probably this, that, and then down, which is kind of unfortunate because obviously for this to play out is going to take a lot longer than a day. Probably by Thursday or Friday this will play out. So when that happens, obviously the challenge is over, right? So I'm finishing at 4%. It did go up 2k today, so it was up 7%, but again, still not enough to pass the challenge, which I'm okay about. I've learned a lot. So if you have a look, that's where I am at the moment. Obviously today, the highest, let me just refresh this. Obviously today's profit is saying 867, so, which is fine, but it was at 2,000. I'm just letting it play out. As you can see, I haven't actually broken any rules. I've been with time, I just haven't hit the quota yet. But it's been a good learning experience, it's been fun. I'm looking forward to the free retake, so that's the main thing I'm happy about this. I get a free retake, I know what to do now, next, like coming into Christmas, which is fine. It's just frustrating, isn't it? So, so I'll probably join you guys tomorrow when I get my new credentials for my free retake account. And then, yeah, just see where things go. And hopefully, the next free retake will be a lot smoother. Continuing to do what I have been doing, which is what I've been showing you guys. And yeah, so I'll see you guys tomorrow when it's Thursday and I'll have my new credentials for my free retake. So I'll see you guys then. Right guys, it is December the 2nd. I am technically, the challenge is over for stage 1. I finished at 6%. Have a look there. Did 4,133, we call it 5.9 something if you want to, but yeah, I completed the rules. I just didn't quite hit the target, which is kind of frustrating, but nothing too bad. I definitely will smash it next time following the new system. So now I've literally just got to wait for Ftmo to email me my new credentials so I can actually start trading again and start doing the retake. It's kind of frustrating because GN is really looking good for me at the moment. It's coming into my point of interest. Like, this is where I want sales from. I'm seeing what I want to see, but obviously if I don't have my login credentials, I can't trade it. It's so frustrating to wait when you could be missing the opportunity. And obviously, coming up to this time of year, things start slowing down in some areas because obviously if the banks already hit their targets, they're not going to over risk their position, so the market's going to move a lot slower. But yeah, all sorts of things could happen. Basically all the activity will probably start to happen in January, February and March time. The first quarter is always probably the best time to trade because that's when everything goes mental. And this is EG. So EG is still in play. It looks like we have some hidden bearish divergence. So we have price stepping up, hidden bullish divergence. We have price stepping up, and we have the RSI coming down a little bit here. So I am expecting this to happen, which will be good if it does that, and then I get my credentials because then I can get in on the test of this break, which would be nice. But yeah, so now, yeah, I'm just sitting on my hands waiting for Ftmo to give me the information so I can actually start trading again for the free retake. But yeah, you guys are asking in the comment box below where have I been. It's literally just be me waiting now. That's basically it. There's nothing to update you with until I can get my free retake information. But yeah, all is well, and see you guys in a bit. Right guys, it is the 3rd of December. I've got my credentials from Ftmo. So if you have a look here, I've got, let it load, my new account where I still need to get 10%. So What I'm looking at for possibly next week is GN, EN, Euro Pound and NZD CAD. Reason being is in my points of interest, is doing what I wanted to do, but I still need to wait for my extra confirmations that are giving me that extra edge into confirming the direction of what I wanted to do. So let me just explain to you what I mean. So we're on GN at the moment. It's in my point of interest for potential sells. I am seeing higher time frame divergence, but there is some targets above. But I've noticed with this pair, it doesn't always take the targets from above that it creates, right? So if you have a look previously, this was back in October, right? Back in October, this price action. So as you can see, price made slight what I would classify as equal high, so liquidity. But then what it did, it created a trend line. It was diverging in a logical area, broke the trend line, but also broke this swing low, which shows me that the sellers are now in control. So if I go to the line chart, you'll be able to see, which broke this swing low with this down here, came back, tested, fell off, continued in the higher time frame bias, right? So that's what I'm thinking could happen here. If this candle breaks this swing low, then I know that the sellers are out of control and it's worth for me to take the shot, and whatever's left back here, it could be a really nice trade to the downside. There could be many more opportunities to trade this to the downside. So I could pass the challenge with just the order flow trades on GN. Let me show you EN as well. EN is kind of doing the same thing. It's making trendline liquidity. It's selling off in a logical area. So I'm waiting, and it has just taken this high. So I've had my three main impulses. So this could be a UTAD. The only way to confirm that it is a UTAD for me would it be to break this swing low, make more targets, and then I can retest the orders put in that area to push price down, because we do have nice equal lows down here that still haven't been taken yet. Same for Euro Pound. I won't take all the Euros or the ENs. I'll find the best ones out the bunch and see what happens. Which ones look the prettiest, just to protect the capital a lot more. It is selling off. It is either could be a distribution or it could be accumulation in this area. It's not clear yet. So what I want to see to make it more clear for this pair is, let me get my pen to out. I either want it to go higher, break the highs, then come down, then come up, then test, something like this, or it could just blast down, then it could be a test, something like that. So either way, I'm still waiting for either these highs to get taken or this swing low to get taken, and whatever it's left behind, it could be an entry for me, because there is lower time frame targets down here which it created and still hasn't taken yet. We are selling off in a higher time frame logical point of interest, so that is good. NZD CAD, I'm waiting for price to retrace back up. It's doing what I want it to do. Get rid of that. It's doing what I want it to do, so hopefully it continues to flag up. It might even be the week after, so maybe mid-December, almost near Christmas, before we see this actually get taken. But yeah, that's what I'm hoping for an NZD CAD. Just from those positions alone, that should give me enough opportunities to get in and out the market, enough to pass. I'm hoping to get rid of stage one before Christmas. So it is the 3rd of December now, so I've got 22 days. I don't really know how many trading days that is. I'll figure it out, and we'll have to see. But yeah, I'm literally now just waiting for the setups that I want to see happen, possibly Tuesday, Wednesday next week. But yeah, so it's Friday. Enjoy your weekend, guys. Do your markups, prepare for the weekend, for the next weekend of, not weekend, but week of trading, and just be ahead of the game. But anyway, guys, I've got my account back. Hopefully it's better than last time after we have had a lot of learning lessons. But yeah, so the videos, the series will be coming out a lot more consistently, because I've had like 6-7 days off, just because I've been waiting for price to do its thing. And right now, as the banks are shutting down for the holiday seasons, some of them have already hit their targets and I'm not going to risk my capital. Some of them haven't hit their targets yet, so it could be quite volatile, but I'm predicting price to slow down a lot more and preparing itself for the following year. The first quarter of the year is usually the most active trading time and usually the most profitable for most people when they know what they're doing. Anyway, guys, I'll see you on the next video.